Hey everyone, it's 2 weeks after our ceremony together, and this is pretty much fully reintegrated into our lives by now. Completely back into what we left, and certainly some of those gains that we made and kind of the experience and the understanding and the flow of being in that love and how amazing it has been, or it was, have been taken kind of back by the mind and some of those pre-programmed voices that kind of shape our days and our lives starts to get back in there, and you start to see yourself sort of the same way in the mirror, and you catch yourself sort of saying the same thing, and maybe some of those things that you were strong with for 3 days are now fully back into your life. I know for me, it's been a bumpy ride, and my mind for sure has launched pretty much my biggest issues at me almost relentlessly. And so it's been a pretty good challenge for me. The one thing I wanted to bring up that I think is super important, and it really builds on everything that you learned in the medicine and that you were exposed to and found out about yourself, is this: we're always getting signals from that area of our body that I call the heart, that feed they're silent, softer signals, the ones that you can brush away easy, but you know you should do. This is your strongest internal guidance. It's the voice that says, I'm going to get up and do a walk tomorrow, or I'm going to eat a little healthier tomorrow, or I'm going to drink more water. We all know where that voice is inside of us, and it never stops giving you a feed. It's just quieter. And on the other side of that, your mind, this ego mind, this AI operating system, like I like to call it, that sort of built itself and doesn't want to lose control of being like able to pretend that it's fully alive. It will always try and counteract that and talk you out of it. Oh, you don't need to do that. Oh, you definitely deserve to have a day off from that. La la la. It's always going to find a way, always going to find a way to try and talk you out of the heart message. And it takes strength and courage and commitment to get a few actions lined up in a row that are coming from that heart message, that internal guidance. And it's the hardest part to build up some momentum, where you string together a couple days or even a full day, and then you wake up that next morning and fight through it, because it's usually the second or third day of trying something different where your mind really launches a huge attack. And you get past that and you build up momentum, and then all of a sudden you really get a taste of how good this new thing you are, that you've embodied, that you've become, feels. It feels so amazing that the inner voice that was feeding you the lies about what to do with your life, and oh, you don't need to do that, and oh, you shouldn't listen to that, those are whatever easy ideas to talk that it can talk you out of. Once you get a taste of how great it feels, that voice, those lies basically have no power. There's no power because you have this whole new understanding. And so you chip away at the things that that ego uses to kind of keep you lower by taking actions based on this deeper guidance. And it's these consistent actions that are more challenging. They're more confronting of your fears. You actually step out into the world a little bit differently. You know, you're going to work out at a gym and maybe you don't like how you look, or you're getting out there on a running trail or walking down the street or doing stuff that makes you uncomfortable. And it's so many layers of things that are happening when you follow your heart. You face fears, you get exercise, you're changing the way you feel about your body. And the most important thing is that you change that interaction in your mind, and you start to trust consistently this different signal that comes from a deeper, true space in your body. And it will lead you to happiness. You just have to follow your own rules and take your own advice. So in the conversations that you're having with yourself about, oh, I want to get better, and then all of a sudden an idea pops in about, hey, we should do a little workout tomorrow, or we should get up and go for a walk. That's your advice. That's coming from inside you. Follow it. It's your heart will never stop telling you those little types of things all day. Just follow more of those than you ignore. And ignore as much of the bullshit that comes from your mind as you possibly can. I call it catching a tiger by the tail. Whenever my ego mind tries to sneak in oh, you don't look good today, or oh, you're fat, or oh, you're not in shape anymore, or oh, look at that part of your body. Like, sometimes it just gets in there because I've thought that thought 20 million times, and before you know it, you're a little bit less than you were a moment before. But if you catch that thought and you laugh at it and you're like, nope, this isn't finding purchase in me, then you caught the tiger by the tail and you kind of reform that. You laugh at it and you're like, nope, that's not it. This is an old thought. The more you catch those, the more they no longer have power. And that is where the whole core of life change happens. Anyway, I miss you all. I love you all. Sorry that I've kind of been MIA. It's been a crazy 2 weeks for me. And now I'm on the other side of a lot of that. Got a good 102-mile bike race in, which was stressful leading up to. And today is my first day off that I have completely waking up in my own bed since our ceremony. So I get to wake up here. I'm already up, obviously, on this run. But stay here all day and then wake up and stay here all day tomorrow. It's like a whole Thanksgiving break, which is well deserved, and I'm so excited to be in it. I hope you all have an awesome holiday. Love you so much.